That nigga get and don't let no light skin that nigga get around no light. I swear to you not. As soon as he get around a light or any type of sunlight, nigga start hitting him. If you don't call me cute every day, I'm not gonna be with you.
You are cute.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about the light skin face, and I think I did a video before. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but you know, this is all strategic. When they make fun of you and say light skinned guys be like this, that, and the third, it's all strategic. We all know this in their mind games. Okay. This specific type of mockery, labeling an attractive man as pretty boys who are always in the mirror, is a calculated social tactic designed to protect the dominant group's status by redefining the target's strengths as weaknesses. Okay. Neutralizing competition, weaponizing vanity, turning natural good looks into a flaw by calling it vanity or self-obsession. Emasculation, labeling meticulous grooming as unmanly to strip away their traditional masculine appeal. And this has worked like a charm because you had a lot of the women, dark-skinned women were saying this, and they would influence light-skinned women to take on this pathology. And, it never really worked on the men like that. The light-skinned guys always did what their own thing, got fly, but you start to see some of them try to act dark skinned, and fall for that mind game because of their counterparts and their mothers and women saying it. But for the most part, the vast majority of them stayed in their own lane. Sexual jealousy, belittling attractive out-group men to reduce romantic threat in group peers. Psychological defense mechanism, insecurity projection, masking the dominant group's own physical or social anxieties by attacking others first. Sour grapes effect, convincing themselves and others that the handsome group's traits are actually undesirable. Status devaluation, ensuring that even the minority men are physically attractive, they are socially ranked lower, right? Social control and gaslighting, moving goalposts, creating a can't win scenario where being attractive is judged as harshly as being unattractive. And you've seen that with black women when they say that they don't like pretty boys and they try to make it seem like or handsome men like it's a bad thing. Imposing norms, forcing out group men to adopt their presentation and conform to the dominant group style, right? And we see light-skinned people, they try to conform to dark-skinned people's group style, their pathology. See that with a lot of these the light-skinned blacks, where they unfortunately, and MGMs, where they have their mentality, not all the time, but a lot of times they embraced it. Their norms. That's not really norms. Social exclusion, using these narrative labels to justify keeping the handsome group isolated from broader acceptance, and we see that within society. But especially in the black community, where light-skinned men are isolated due to them being threats and jealousy. Media monopoly and narrative control, unchecked influence, lack of diverse representation allows the dominant group to broadcast harmful tropes without facing public pushback. And we've seen this with light-skinned men and lack of representation, and how in the 90s they were able to get away with it because we didn't have that much reputation in media, particularly in sports and all the other stuff. Okay, media repeatedly frames the absurd light-skinned men through narrow, biased lens to fix the stereotype of the public mind. Normalization, constant repetition makes the mockery seem like harmless humor rather than targeted psychological aggression. Absolutely. And they try to gas, like you said, they're just joking. No, they're not. Homophobic slurs, using terms like gay as an insult to police masculinity and lower the men's social and romantic standing. Compelled conformity. Gaslighting forces the targeted men to alter their behavior or appearance just to avoid harassment. We've seen that also. Ensure of new and stripping away individual personality traits to reduce the entire group of men to a single, insane, easily mocked character. Character. The illusion of the melting pot. Forced assimilation. The melting pot often demands the minority groups dissolve their unique traits rather than blending equally. Social hierarchy. The system rewards those who look and act like the dominant group while penalizing those who stand out. Dehumanization. Erasing the cultural pride and dignity of the group of the outgroup men makes it easier for the broader society to exclude them. Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk. Well, in this part, I'm going to talk to about Absalom, who's in the Bible. And Absalom is the son of King David. And we know that King David was a mixed brother. I guess today he'd be an MGM. He was a light-skinned guy, like kind of looks similar to Steph Curry, right? And he had a son called Absalom. And you can read right here in the Bible, Absalom is described as the most handsome man in all of Israel. Noted specifically for having no physical flaws from head to toe, possessing exceptionally thick, heavy hair, probably like an afro or something, like a curly fro or something. And he's the guy who his hair got stuck in a tree. He passed away, right? But this was a blessing. Being good looking, being light skinned, or just being handsome, no matter what you look like, but especially a light skinned guy with green eyes or whatever you may be. Being handsome is a good thing. It's a blessing. That's why you notice most people around you, they're not good looking. They're not even average. They're probably average looking. Being beautiful, being handsome is a gift, but it's a gift that a lot of people are envious and jealous of. Okay, and I'm going to talk more about this. And shout out to Pariah because he speaks about it a lot on his channel, Mulatto Pariah. But this is a gift, and in the black community, they want to change. They want to brainwash you to think your gift is a flaw. They want to program light skinned people, especially attractive people in general, but especially attractive light skinned people, that it's some type of weakness, and it's not. It's a gift that you have, right? Physical perfection, flawless appearance, according to 2 Matthew chapter 14, verse 25, from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head, he had no blemish or defect. I mean, he had no marks. He was just a handsome dude, pretty boy. Unmatched praise. No other man in Israel was praised as much for his good looks. So they were praising this dude for his good looks. All right, it's a blessing. His famous hair, heavy and thick. He cut his hair only once a year because it grew so thick and heavy. Weighed in silver standards, when he cut it, the hair weighed about 200 shekels, about 5 pounds or 2 kilograms, using the royal standard weight. Tragic role in his death. During a battle, his thick hair got caught in the branches of a large oak tree, leaving him hanging in the air, leading to his defeat. Right? So it could be a gift and a curse. All right, the gift because that's how God made you, and he made you the way he wanted you to look. And also it could also be a flaw, a curse, because people can hate you, despise you, or you can be an evil person and you can be hiding behind your good looks. But it's usually a positive thing. And society wants to brainwash light-skinned people, especially the men on a man, is that you have to be rah-rah and tough and have cuts on your face. That's not how you gain your manhood, man. It's a blessing to be handsome. All right, don't let these people trick you. These jealous people trick you. The Bible presents physical beauty as a neutral gift from God. It can become either a blessing or a curse depending on the person's heart, which is their mind and character. While God creates beauty, Scripture repeatedly warns that outward attractiveness is superficial and highly dangerous paired with pride. How beauty is a blessing reflects God's creation. Physical beauty is a natural gift from God, who creates all things. Grants immediate favor. Beautiful figures like Joseph, David, and Esther. Esther was also a light-skinned sister as well. She was described as being ruddy, just like David, which is called red bone, or clear reddish brown complexion. Received initial favor and influence that helped them fulfill God's purposes. Brings joy in the books like Song of Solomon, physical attraction is celebrated as healthy, beautiful part of romance, but also can become a curse. Breeds pride and vanity. As seen that with Absalom, his exceptional good looks can feed an ego, leading to arrogance and a desire for power. Create a trap. Absalom's crowning glory, his magnificent hair, literally became the instrument that trapped him in the tree and led to his violent death. Mask internal rot. The Bible warns that the beautiful exterior has a corrupt heart. Compares beautiful women without discretion to a gold ring and a pig snout. Now, Absalom may not be, I'm saying, the point of this video I'm saying is that being handsome as a man is a great thing. It's a blessing, but also can be a curse at the same time. Absalom was a King David's son. He was not the best of people. He ended up being very arrogant, a murderer, very deceitful. But don't let these people trick you into thinking that being good looking is a bad thing. It actually comes with a lot of power. But I'll see you on the next one.
I ain't scared of nobody. This gonna be a hard. It's gonna take a good man to whoop me. You can look at me. I'm loaded with confidence. I can't beat me. I had 180 amateur fights, 22 professional fights, and I'm pretty as a girl. I don't get hit. I don't get hit. I'm so pretty. So that's what I'm young. I'm handsome. I'm fast. I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
You might be young and handsome, but you won't be after I finish with you.
If you like to lose your money, be a fool and bet on Sonny.
I'm pretty sure people's not a fool to bet on you. They have to be a fool and bet on me.
You're 40 years old if a day, and you don't belong in the ring with Cassius Clay.
No, I shouldn't, because it'd be a disgrace to let the people see me kill you like I am.
The odds should be 3.5 to 1 that you won't show up for the fight.
The odds should be 10 to nothing that you don't last for the first round.
I am the king of the world. Hold it. I'm pretty. Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world.